They like to say America's a free country, but there are actually rules and regulations you need to stick to. There are even certain foods that you're not allowed to eat. These are foods you are not allowed to eat in the USA. Number 15. Haggis. This Scottish dish was referenced by Scotsman groundskeeper Willie in one of The Simpsons' classic Treehouse of Horror episodes when Bart, looking visibly confused, asks, "What's haggis?" after reading Willie's mind. The reason for Bart's confusion is because haggis isn't a dish seen or served in the States, and this has been the case since 1971 when it was banned from the country. The mainly Scottish cuisine is properly prepared using minced up offal, the formal term for the scraps of an animal. There's no specific list, but sheep lungs, for example, are considered as offal. This ingredient alone would cause anyone to question why people in Scotland enjoy it and agree that the US has made a good call. However, the Scots would argue that it's absolutely sublime. Haggis has a similar texture to that of a crumbly sausage with an oaty texture and peppery flavor. It dates back centuries for the Scots and is widely known as a dish of tradition in the country. In Western society, caviar is often considered a delicacy. Yet some types, in particular beluga caviar, is actually illegal in America. It is the most expensive caviar out there, costing up to $10,000 per kilogram way back at the start of the millennium. But as of 2005, these fish eggs, most commonly found in the Caspian Sea, can no longer be legally consumed in America. Number 14. Japanese puffer fish. We shouldn't make too many Simpsons references, but who could forget when Homer Simpson almost died as a result of this famous Japanese dish following his visit to a sushi restaurant. The real-life version of fugu is not much different to what was shown in the Season 2 episode One Fish, Two Fish, Blowfish, Bluefish. The Japanese pufferfish holds an extremely toxic poison called tetrodotoxin, which is held in its organs. It is a dish that is absolutely deadly, but has been widely prepared and eaten for hundreds of years across Japan. Today, it is still available and widely requested, although it must be prepared with the utmost care by experienced chefs. The dish itself is apparently magnificent, with its very chewy texture, rather subtle flavor, and high protein component. Fugu was originally only available as a food for the upper class. However, over the years, it has grown in popularity and is now readily available for all who are interested. The dish is still quite pricey though, so you're probably best not to splash out your hard-earned cash anytime soon. Not only might it shorten your life, but it will lighten your wallet as well. Number 13. Shark fins. If you haven't heard of shark finning, it's bound to revolt you in some way, especially if it's introduced to you by Gordon Ramsay. In fact, the very thought of a bowl with shark fins in it is extremely unappetizing.